Not every day of photography is going to be a banger, and today's outing was more on the quiet side. When I arrived at my location and saw the snow, I realized that my timing was off by about a week or so. I was too early for what I was hoping to shoot, the Asian fawn lily. Two years since my last excursion here. It was great to revisit and see how it had changed. For one, the landslide had been removed. And I got to see this old friend.
Hey, buddy. Long time no see. Well, I came in search of spring and I found the remains of winter. I guess that's how it goes here in Hokkaido. Sometimes the season lasts a little bit longer. This season has been a bit colder. I thought that because in Sapporo we have fully embraced spring. There's no patches of snow around anymore. But as you can see here in the mountain, it's still here. So I think I'm going to turn around. The rain is starting to let up a little bit, and I think I removed my rain gear, so it's just going to be a little bit of rain here and there. But I think I have to change my mindset. I was looking forward to photographing the Asian fawn lily, which is last time I was here. I got a stock and standard photo. The flower hadn't bloomed yet. So yeah, I'm gonna turn around and head back down the path here. The rain is letting up, and we'll see what we can find. There was quite a few opportunities that I did bypass because the weather and the atmospheric conditions weren't quite lining up. So I'll revisit those on the way back. I'm really happy with this composition here. It's dead grass that has been compacted down during the winter time. And I guess with the snow runoff and the rain, this area filled with water. And in this area, there are now salamander eggs, frogs' eggs, and who knows what else kind of eggs all around in this area. I can see frogs swimming through and early tadpoles that have already hatched. It's a bit early for them, but I saw a couple of them. I had to be really careful. I don't want to damage any of this ecosystem, so I'm staying well out of the water. And I have my tripod perched up onto a rock and kind of looking down into the water. So I got a little bit closer to the water so you can see what I'm talking about. Now, just over here, there is a bent over piece of grass that I thought was a nice focal point that was sticking out from the water. Just over here onto the right of that bent piece of grass are a couple of dead pieces of grass that I like the way that the two of them together kind of lead your eye back over to the green grass. All around there's a nice movement, kind of moving from right to left. There's a nice movement to that grass under the water. And hopefully the way that I've composed it, it'll move your eye straight over to where that green grass is. Yeah, there we go. I'll put that up on the screen now.
Little did I know, but I was interrupting some alone time. So I got back on the trail. Getting a shot in the can always feels good. I was refreshed, connected, and enjoying the morning. Next, I went looking for some butterburs.
All right, the wind has picked up a little bit. The rain has stopped, and as I was walking back, you know those butterbirds that I mentioned earlier. Well, I've come down to the lakeside, and they're scattered all around this area. And I found one just on the other side here that had some bamboo leaves, kind of framing the butterbur, and I thought, wow, okay, that could potentially be an image. So I spent about 10 minutes trying to work that shot, and it just it wouldn't work in the end. So I thought I'd just have a look around, and I discovered this one right here, and I think that this one is one of the more beautiful ones here because of the way that the leaves have bloomed, and maybe it's in the right stage for this kind of shot. Now I'm coming at it directly from above, and I'm surprised at how beautiful it is. It looks like a radiating sun. I've moved some of these smaller branches and some of these distracting little strings from around the base of it here. And there's a couple of sticks and branches that I did move away as well. And if you can see right here, there is a leaf. It was getting a little bit too far into the shot, so I just used a stalk from the bamboo grass and just shifted that to the side. I think that this is going to be a lovely image. As you can see, there are butterbirds all around here. It's just up on the little ridge here, just below me here, even down by the lakeside right over here. I must have walked past 200, 300, 400 butterbirds today, and I've bypassed them all because I don't know, they just kind of resemble a little broccoli to me. I think, like I said earlier, I had to switch my brain. I had to see things in a different way. And so I decided to give broccoli a chance, and you know, this little butterbur here has made for a lovely little image. So I'm going to put that up on the screen, and I hope you like it. Right, so I have one more image that I'd like to capture today. When I arrived, I knew that I was going to be capturing this shot when I leave. This shot needs a little bit of sun. It needs the warmth of yellow light to make this pop a little bit more, because on the opposite side of where I parked, on the hillside, there are many terraces, and on these terraces, there's still a line of snow. There's also a lot of trees lining each terrace. So we have the horizontal and the vertical of the snow and the tree trunks. Couple that with a little bit of warmth, or a little bit of green from the trees. I think this is going to make a really interesting image.
Apologies, as the mic died while shooting this last scene, and I didn't realize it until it was too late. The scene warmed up with a little bit of sun, and I was able to zoom in with the 70 to 200 fully extended. I was also looking for a dynamic mixture of snow, trees, and bare patches. It's an interesting shot, perhaps not a beautiful one, but it's certainly unique in my catalog. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, happy shooting, and I'll see you next time.